Puducherry 1. Total 97.
தமிழ்நாட்டிற்கான தேர்தல் தேதி அறிவிக்கப்பட்டிருக்கிறது. தலைமை தேர்தல் அதிகாரி தேதிகளை அறிவித்துக் கொண்டிருக்கிறார். தமிழகம் 9 கட்டங்களாக நடைபெறும் தேர்தலில் 7 கட்டமாக நடைபெறும் தேர்தலில் 2ஆம் கட்டமாக நடைபெறும் வாக்குப்பதிவில் ஏப்ரல் 18ஆம் தேதி தமிழ்நாடு புதுச்சேரிக்கு ஒரே நாளில் தேர்தல் நடைபெறுகிறது. ஏப்ரல் 18ஆம் தேதி வாக்குப்பதிவு, மே 23ஆம் தேதி வாக்கு எண்ணிக்கை. வாக்குப்பதிவுக்கும் வாக்கு எண்ணிக்கைக்குமான இடைவெளி என்பது ஏறத்தாழ 1 மாத காலத்திற்கும் மேலாக இருக்கிறது. தமிழகத்திற்கான தேர்தல் 2ஆம் கட்டத்தில் நடைபெறுகிறது. ஏப்ரல் 18. கடந்த ஆண்டை விட அவகாசம் குறைவாக வழங்கப்பட்டிருக்கிறது. கடந்த 5 ஆண்டுகளுக்கு முன்னால் தேர்தல் நடந்தபோது மார்ச் 5ஆம் தேதி அறிவித்து ஏப்ரல் 24ஆம் தேதி வாக்குப்பதிவு நடந்தது. இந்த முறை மார்ச் 10ஆம் தேதி அறிவித்து ஏப்ரல் 18ஆம் தேதி தேர்தல் நடத்துகிறார்கள். 12 நாட்கள் கடந்த தேர்தலை விட 12 நாள் அவகாசம் குறைக்கப்பட்டிருக்கிறது. அதேபோல கடந்த தேர்தலில் சில மாநிலங்களில், குறிப்பாக மேற்கு வங்கத்தில் 5 கட்ட தேர்தல் நடந்தது. இப்போது 7 கட்டமாக அதை மாற்றியிருக்கிறார்கள். தமிழகத்திற்கான தேர்தல் தேதி என்பது அறிவிக்கப்பட்டிருக்கிறது, வெளியாகி இருக்கிறது. தமிழகத்திற்கான தேர்தல் தேதி ஏப்ரல் 18ஆம் தேதி வாக்குப்பதிவு நடைபெறுகிறது. வாக்குப்பதிவுக்கும் வாக்கு எண்ணிக்கைக்குமான இடைவெளி ஏறத்தாழ 32 நாட்களுக்கும் மேலாக இருக்கிறது, 35 நாட்கள் இருக்கிறது.
Madhya Pradesh 6, Maharashtra 17, Odisha 6, Rajasthan 13, Uttar Pradesh 13, West Bengal 8. 5 was phase 3. 71 across 9 states. Phase 6. Phase 5, Phase 5, Bihar, 6th May. Bihar 5. Jammu Kashmir 2. Jharkhand 4, Madhya Pradesh 7, Rajasthan 12, Uttar Pradesh 14, West Bengal 7, total 51. Phase 6 starting 12th May. Bihar 8, Haryana 10, Jharkhand 4, Madhya Pradesh 8, Uttar Pradesh 14, West Bengal 8, National Capital Territory of Delhi 7. Phase 7 starting 19th May. Total Phase 6 59. Phase 7 starting 19th May. Chhattisgarh 8. Bihar 8. Not Chhattisgarh, Bihar, I stand corrected. Jharkhand 3, Madhya Pradesh 8, Rajasthan 13, Punjab 13, not Rajasthan, Rajasthan is over already. Punjab 13, West Bengal 9, Chandigarh 1, and UP 13, Himachal 4, total 59. This is the states. Varam. Sorry? Assembly separately notification being issued.
Sir, what about the Tamil Nadu states? 21 assembly seats are lying vacant. Do you have any decision has been taken?
Decision has been taken and is being announced to the media.
We'll take the questions. Let's finish first.
When we issue you the soft copy, in that each constituency will also be mentioned. Okay. Jammu Kashmir. After holding elections in Jammu Kashmir, the Commission has been continuously assessing the prevailing situation in the state, requirement of central forces and other logistics for elections, requirement of the security for the candidates, and preparedness of the state for the election on key factors, including the recent developments. The Commission had conducted several rounds of review meetings with state administration of Jammu Kashmir, with MHA, including Home Secretary and his team. State government of Jammu Kashmir and the Union Home Ministry had sent detailed and specific inputs to the Commission regarding holding elections in the state. In fact, we had sought the comments from the MHA quite early to assess the situation and level of preparedness. Commission had recently visited J&K and had detailed meetings with all the political parties, important central and state agencies, district authorities, Chief Secretary, DGP, and others. Based on all these inputs and recommendations from the states, state government, Home Ministry, political parties, other stakeholders, constraint of availability of central forces and other logistics, requirement of security forces for security of candidates in wake of the recent incidents of violence in the recent past, and keeping all other challenges in mind and keeping a totality of views, the Commission has decided at this stage to announce only schedule of the Parliament elections in Jammu Kashmir. The Commission will be regularly and on real-time basis monitoring the situation in Jammu Kashmir and continue to take inputs from all necessary quarters, and decision-taking holding legislative assemblies in Jammu Kashmir will be taken soon. The Commission has also decided for more effective monitoring to appoint 3 special observers for Jammu Kashmir. Shri Noor Mohammed, IAS of 77 batch retired, IAS 77 batch retired. Shri A.S. Gill, IPS 72 batch, who retired as DG CRPF and also served as IG in Jammu Kashmir, in CRPF, in charge of Jammu Kashmir from 95 to 97. Shri Vinod Jutshi, 82 batch, who has served in the Election Commission for almost 6 to 7 years, and I think most of you know him as it is. Shri Noor Mohammed ji has occupied various positions like Secretary, National Disaster Management Authority, Member Secretary, NCR Planning Board, Chief Electoral Advisor, UNDP Kabul, International Election Commissioner, Afghanistan in the 2005 Parliament elections, Deputy Election Commissioner of India and Electoral Uttar Pradesh with other alignments. And Shri Gill, as I said, retired as DG CRPF. He remained DGP in Rajasthan. And he also was in Jammu Kashmir as IG CRPF from 95 to 97. Shri Jutsi, he retired as Secretary Tourism, Government of India, and he remained in the Election Commission for a little over 7 years. These observers have been contacted by the Commission. They have kindly consented, and a meeting is scheduled by the Commission at 4 o'clock in the afternoon to go over the various modalities with the 3 honorable central observers.
Sir, just one confusion, sir.
Can I just finish? Yes. I'll just take. As far as the Commission has also taken into account the fact that the tenure of legislative assemblies of states of Andhra Pradesh, Arunachal, Odisha and Sikkim will expire on 18th June, 1st June, 11th June and 27th May. I repeat, Andhra 18th June, Arunachal 1st June, Odisha 11th June, Sikkim 27th May. After taking into account all these relevant factors, the Commission has decided to hold elections for these legislative assemblies for these 4 states simultaneously with the general elections to the 17th Lok Sabha. Elections to the different assembly constituencies in these states will follow the same schedule as for the corresponding parliamentary constituencies, that answers your question, of which these are relevant assembly segments. There are 34 casual vacancies, that is by-elections as we call it, in the legislative assemblies of 12 states as on 9th March 2019. The Commission has decided to hold by-elections to these 34 assembly constituencies following the same schedule as per the relevant parliamentary constituencies already read out to all of you. On the occasion of 17th Lok Sabha election, the Commission reassures the nation, all the stakeholders, of its solemn resolve and deep commitment to fulfill its constitutional mandate to conduct free, fair, credible and ethical elections. Commission appeals to the 11 million plus election machinery, directs the 11 million plus election machinery to rededicate themselves to the tasks associated with the conduct of elections as a sacred duty, as they have been doing election after election. Commission appeals to all the stakeholders and in particularly the political parties, the candidates, to uphold the democratic traditions of the nation by maintaining high standards of political discourse and fair play in course of the election campaigns. Commission also sends an appeal to all the voters to reinforce the democratic ethos of the nation by turning up at polling stations and exercise their right to vote in an informed and ethical manner, because the voters are the ultimate sovereigns in the democracy. Now I will take questions.
One clarification. Sir, can I have one
I
clarification?
request you, excuse me,
Yeah.
let's go one by one. I'll
Yeah.
take from the left front row first.
Yeah.
I'll, before you start, you see, if 7 people raise hands, nobody will be able to listen. Let Shefali ji point out one after the other.
I'll begin row-wise. I'll first begin with first row, left side.
I'm on your right, on your left, front row. I'm George Kalivairil from Deepika Malayalam Daily. So my question is regarding VVPATs. You know, there was huge demand for VVPAT counting from various political parties and candidates. But somehow allowed or counting of the VVPATs. And now, will you be at least counting VVPATs at least in the half or wherever candidates or political parties demand?
You see, the political parties have given us a memorandum to this effect. I will not hedge behind the fact that the matter is already pending before the Honorable Supreme Court. Let me just finish, please. I'll take 2 minutes to answer this. The Commission had started counting one VVPAT per assembly constituency. And now when the political parties and other stakeholders started raising the issue of counting more VVPATs, the Commission has appointed a high-powered committee of Indian Statistical Institute who are already looking into it. The Commission expects the report to come anytime, certainly before the poll process is over. And the Commission will then discuss the report within the Commission and take a view which will then be a kind of mentioned, all of you, by us.
Sir, Suchitra here from Newsnet in Tamil. And sir, what about the Tamil Nadu by-poll elections? So will it not be conducted?
Yes, they will be conducted. Along with
all
by-polls, I repeat, all by-polls as pending on 9th March shall be conducted with the elections to the...
सर गुजरात में भी बाई पोल है 5 सीटों पे.
कृपया मुझे सीरियलाइज करने दें.
When I said all by-polls, I mean all by-polls.
Sir, संतोष.
Please hold on. I'll just take it to right side, Santosh.
सर मेरे 2 क्वेश्चंस हैं. एक क्वेश्चन ये है कि
She has asked him that will come to you.
One by one.
क्या मैं पूछ सकता हूँ सर?
Just announced that I have read it 4-5 times.
You said in 9th March.
Please hold on. Right now, if you carry on like this, we will not be able to take any questions then.
Sir, Santosh from Lokmat newspaper. Here, sir. Sir, I have 2 questions. एक सर ये कि पिछले चुनाव में और अभी विधानसभा चुनावों में देखा गया सभी लोगों के पास आजकल मोबाइल है अपने बाकी केंद्रों पे, लेकिन मोबाइल जमा कराने की फैसिलिटी नहीं है. तो क्या इस बारी होंगी? और दूसरा सवाल है ये जो साइलेंट पीरियड है 48 आवर्स का, सोशल मीडिया पे उसकी निगरानी कैसे होगी? आप सेंट्रलाइज करेंगे या स्टेट वाइज होगा या डिस्ट्रिक्ट वाइज होगा?
I'll take you. Sorry. Let me know. मोबाइल का जरा क्वेश्चन रिपीट करिए.
सर मोबाइल का क्वेश्चन ये था कि अब सभी के पास मोबाइल है, लोग मतदान केंद्रों पे जाते हैं मोबाइल लेकर, लेकिन आपने बाकी सुविधाएं दी है, मोबाइल जमा कराने की सुविधा वहां नहीं होती है, जिससे
We'll try to do something about it.
Thank you. And sir, second question, the silent period.
He has asked 2 questions.
Yeah, the second question is about silent period. How you will monitor social media during the silent period?
I have already given you.
Allow नहीं करेंगे ना, देख नहीं रहे.
Narrative.
किसी को allow नहीं कर रहे.
No. 1 second.
आप सवाल पूछ रहे हैं तो जवाब सुनिए जरा, बीच में ना बोलें प्लीज.
Finish this answer first. On the social media, in my main statement, I have already given a detailed narrative. And I have also said that certain things are work in motion. In addition, there is another matter going on in the board, which is listed in the very near future. So keeping all these things in view and through our MCMCs and the quantum of undertaking given by some of the social media platforms by themselves in writing through their associations, we will try and monitor it.
To the right, Neeraj here.
स्टेट के बाईपोल, स्टेट असेंबलीज के जो बाईपोल है सर, उसका डेट एक बार और बता दीजिए.
सर
आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही.
सर मैं
सर तब तक इधर से.
Sir, this is Swati Chandrasekhar from TV5.
here.
Just a
Hey,
minute.
let Shefali point out. Let her point out. One
Sir,
question
let
has
us
already
Swati
started.
Chandrasekhar from TV5.
Hello. चुनाव नहीं करा रहा है, अनंतनाग में उपचुनाव नहीं हुआ। दूसरा सवाल यह है कि हाल के जितने भी लोकसभा चुनाव हुए पिछले 3-4 बार में, उसमें कभी भी उड़ीसा में 4 फेज नहीं रखा गया। तो 2 सवाल है कि आप उपचुनाव नहीं करा पाए, लोकसभा चुनाव करा रहे, विधानसभा नहीं जम्मू कश्मीर में, और दूसरा यह कि उड़ीसा में 4 फेज क्यों है?
मैं आपके दोनों प्रश्नों का एक एक करके उत्तर देता हूं. I'll reply one by one. About Jammu, about Odisha, as I told you, we have kind of, if you have seen this pattern closely, or if you study it more closely, we have tried to cover left-wing affected areas of various states at one go. That is the pattern, and in that pattern, whichever states fall, because once the left-wing affected states get covered, which require much more force, then those forces can move to other areas. And there is no particular, the timing of elections, as I said, as I read in the very beginning, depends on several factors, in fact a combination of factors, and most important being the availability of central forces, the timing when they are available, and the time taken for their movement from one place to the other and settling down for area domination.
Your follow-up question there. Just mention the central block follow-up question.
Sorry,
on the same
your
thing.
question about Jammu Kashmir. I'm sorry. Jammu Kashmir, 1 second. That second part is not finished. Jammu Kashmir, we have, even आपने अनंतनाग का स्पेसिफिक क्वेश्चन पूछा. बाय द वे, अनंतनाग एक पार्लियामेंट्री कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी में, जब मैंने अभी पढ़ के सुनाया, तो केवल एक पार्लियामेंट्री कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी में 3 फेज में इलेक्शन हो रहा है. 3 phases. और जम्मू कश्मीर के पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज भी चाहती हैं चुनाव होना. मैंने तो पहले जब वहां से हम आए थे तब भी हम लोगों ने प्रेस में शेयर किया था. लेकिन एट द सेम टाइम जब पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज ने बात बार बार ये भी कही साथ जब मिलने आए, जो बात हमने ज्यादा नहीं कही कि हमारी सिक्योरिटी का क्या होगा, हमारी सिक्योरिटी का क्या होगा. और आई कैनॉट रिवील how many people are put with one assembly candidate, but the number is sizable because they have to put people, security people, with the candidate at his residence or at his or her office. And therefore, keeping the totality of things in view, और जम्मू कश्मीर से चुके अब forces कुछ, rather we've got some Naxalite area की इस तरह से systematic planning करने से, और जम्मू कश्मीर में हमने 3 ऑब्जर्वर एक स्टेट के लिए इस लेवल के भेज रहे हैं ताकि वो सिचुएशन में कुछ भी परिवर्तन आए, आधारभूत सिचुएशन में वो उनकी निगाहों से कमीशन व्यू लेके जम्मू कश्मीर का चुनाव कराएगा.
सर, बात के बाइपोल का डेट क्या है? सर, मैं अनुज अग्रवाल.
Sir, Swati Chandrasekhar from TV5. Sir, why 2 phases for Karnataka? Before also there's been only 1 phase for Karnataka, but this time why 2 phases for Karnataka? Here to towards your right, the 3rd row. And my second question is, how are you going to curb the publishing of political parties in social media? Because it's not only the political parties that's going to publish news or advertisements in social media, it's also going to be from the general public. And my first question is, why 2 phases for Karnataka? Because even before there has been only for 28 constituencies. What is the logic behind this? When for Tamil Nadu it is 39 constituencies in 1 phase, but 28 constituencies of Karnataka for 2 phases.
Sir, one related question, sir.
Let her please respond. Just.
She has asked 3 questions. Okay. आपने 3
याद हो जाएगा.
हेट स्पीच आती है, जो फेक अकाउंट्स उसमें होते हैं, उसको लेकर इलेक्शन कमीशन इन लोगों से किस लेवल पर बात करेगा? और दूसरा मेरा एक छोटा सा सवाल कि मुस्लिम वोटों के ध्रुवीकरण को लेकर जो राजनीतिक दल बार बार प्रयास करते हैं, उसको लेकर इलेक्शन कमीशन की क्या एक्शन रहेगी? क्योंकि मुस्लिम मतदाता इस देश की बहुत सारी सीटों पर निर्णायक भूमिका में होते हैं। थैंक यू।
अब आपके दोनों क्वेश्चन कंबाइन कर देता हूँ, एक एक करके जवाब देता हूँ। Karnataka, no, I can't take 5 questions at once. I'll come to you after this.
Just hold on, please. Let him respond, please.
There is, I've been saying, and I am repeating very humbly but very firmly, that the phasing of elections depends on the movement of availability, transportation, and movement of forces. So there is no design behind holding it in one. For example, in Rajasthan, last time you had 2 phases, although there are only 25 seats, and in 2 phases there were only 5 districts which had 1 phase. This time the state government, the state official machinery, in their meeting, they repeatedly said that in addition to those 5 sensitive districts, 3-4 districts have become more sensitive. So now we have added those. Tomorrow you will say that why last time it was 5 districts and now 5 constituencies and now 12 constituencies. There's no, I mean, now on the social media front, if they did not appear before the Parliamentary Standing Committee as reported in the media, it is for the Honorable Standing Committee to take action, not for me to comment. Not for the EC to comment on that.
सर मेरा सवाल इधर, सर मेरा सवाल है पोस्टर को लेकर। कल जिस तरह से एक खबर आई कि पोस्टर में सेना के जवानों की तस्वीर इस्तेमाल की जा रही है, उसके बाद एक स्टेटमेंट जारी हुआ। मेरा सवाल यह है कि क्या इस तरह का कोई स्टेटमेंट के बावजूद अगर कोई नेता या फिर कोई जो कैंडिडेट है अगर इस तरह का चीज इस्तेमाल करता है तो उसके खिलाफ क्या कार्रवाई की जाएगी चुनाव आयोग की तरफ से?
सर इधर
1 second. 1 second please. Now we have combined 5 questions almost. Let me give you answers one by one. Karnataka, I have replied to you.
मेरे सवाल का जवाब नहीं मिला है। मुस्लिम वोटों के ध्रुवीकरण, और मैंने आपसे पूछा था कि स्टैंडिंग कमेटी।
मैंने कहा कि 5 क्वेश्चन आप लोगों ने पूछे हैं, लेट मी रिप्लाई वन बाय वन। सर उसके बाद फिर 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 तक जाएंगे ना।
और सर यदि एफबी और गूगल आपकी बात नहीं सुनेगा तो आप क्या करेंगे? मेरा सवाल ये था आपसे।
सॉरी,
गूगल, व्हाट्सएप, ट्विटर आपकी बात भी नहीं सुनेंगे तो इलेक्शन कमीशन क्या करेगा? ये विदेशी कंपनियां हैं सर, उनका सीईओ आपकी स्टैंडिंग कमेटी के सामने नहीं आया, आप सम्मान करेंगे, और वो नहीं आए तो आप क्या एक्शन लेंगे? ये मेरा सवाल है।
देखिए, लेट्स टेक 2 things. One is the law at the moment, right? Now, if you please listen to me for 2-3 minutes, I'll reply to each point to the best of my ability, right? One is the law at the moment. This section 126 at the moment doesn't apply to print media. At the moment doesn't apply to social media. That is the law. And for that, a committee was appointed. That committee gave its report 2-3 months back, and they have recommended certain things. I cannot give in that committee they have recommended certain things. They have also used the word other entities, which means social media. That proposal has been sent to the Ministry of Law because it involves amendment in the rules. And we are trying our best if this amendment can come through as soon as possible, because that doesn't have to go to Parliament, it is something within the ministry itself. Am I clear on the legal position? Now the other thing. No, now let me finish this. Let me finish. You already asked, we started with you. Now let's finish this.
संजय शर्मा आज तक से
जरा रुक जाइए, उन्हें कंप्लीट करने दीजिए. We'll come back to you.
I said I am answering 5 questions one by one. Let me finish them. I'll not get up till I answer each of every. We'll not get up till we answer each and every question.
सर भाव समझ में आ गया उसका.
संजय शर्मा आज तक से सर.
Sir, in past we've seen, sir. In past we've seen.
ऐसा कहिए, आप लोग पहले बातचीत कर लीजिए.
Can sir finish and then we ask the next question, please?
Okay.
क्या अगला सवाल पूछ सकता हूं मैं?
नहीं, right now नहीं. Let him first complete first.